on?
Yeah.
You going? Alright, check it out. This is the Prague story. What happened to me in Prague. It is. So we went to Prague, met another mate. It was pretty good. Got pretty drunk. It was a boys' weekend, as you do, and we were drinking a lot. I don't like to drink. It was 3 days there. The first had gone fairly well, no accidents. The third night was getting a bit manic. We'd gone through a fair bit of absinthe in Prague. There's good absinthe.
As you do.
As you do, indeed. And I was pretty. And we went to this massive club, and there's no ATMs in the club, you see. So I went and took out some money outside. So I stumbled out somehow. Obviously, someone had followed me. I got hit over the head with a brick, and got knocked out.
As you do.
Yeah, apparently losing 6 pints of blood from my head.
Shit, 6 pints?
Yeah, this is probably why I have massive. Actually, I blame everything on that. That's why I'm such a huge retard to this day. If only it happened earlier, I could blame so many more things. So woke up in the hospital the next day. I'd been checked into the hospital. I'd been there for several hours. Apparently, my mate had caused a scene trying to break me out because our flight had already left and we needed to get it that morning. So then my mate got a flight home. They didn't have any details of me because I'd only had my Aussie driver's license on me, and so they thought I was Australian. So they didn't have my Irish passport, which was back at the
Can't imagine why they thought you were Australian.
Why would they think such a thing?
It's ludicrous.
And so my mate had gone home, and I'd had a huge struggle with trying to talk to people. Obviously, I was in Prague, and nobody spoke really good English. So one person did, and so eventually I got on to everyone and told them where I was and what had happened. And Celine was going to come pick me up in Prague from Nice. So I was just chilling out there, and so then after 2 days, I found out that Celine had crashed her car in Switzerland in the Alps and was buried in snow, and she wasn't coming to get me.
As you do.
Again, as you do. And so I then proceeded to put my clothes on and run away from the hospital. That henceforth.
Were you running a hospital gown at this point?
No. I got out of the hospital gown. Just not to cause a scene. Henceforth, avoiding all hospital bills as well. And so, because they had my Aussie driver's license address on it, that had my address, they sent a very, very abusive letter to my home in Sydney, which Dad and Mum read. And I think the gist of it was, I owe £3,000, whatever the fuck it was, and that's I was a disgrace to all Australians. Scum like me give a bad name to all travellers. Nevertheless, kind regards, Czech Hospital.
They're so polite though.
Yeah, very polite, very polite. And the best part was they said that they would expect only this behaviour from the Ukrainians or Russians.
Forgot about that part. Nice.
But not from Australians, obviously.